Good
And I
down to you.
apologize, the owner's running late, so I'm not sure
That's
exactly
okay.
what's going on.
Hey, what we'll do then is Jeff, I can talk real slow, and then we can draw this out to like 6, 7 o'clock tonight and give him plenty of time to join us.
Oh, yeah, sure, not a problem. Matter of fact, he'll just tell me to do whatever I wanna do anyway, so
You'll be like, nah, in like 40 minutes, I'm out of
yeah.
here.
Yep.
So just real quick, Jeff, I'm George.
Nice to meet you.
Obviously, Montemayor, I work for actually American Car Care. You got Ken, I guess, from previous experience somehow, some way. Are you guys in Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts together? I forget what he was talking.
He was in Girl Scouts trying to get into Cub Scouts.
There you go. And this is before the whole gender
Yes.
dysphoria stuff. And Ken actually wrote the book on that, I understand. Yes. Yeah, he said that this is terrible. But and then you got Scott is logging in. Scott's one of our other agents as well. Great guy, but we're here to answer every and all question that you may have, Jeff, about our programs and our products. Real quick synopsis on me, been in the car business for 39 years, almost as long as Ken. Probably a couple years off, but 39 years in that, 18, almost 20 years in auto finance, and then went out on my own and got into the product world. And quite frankly, we got a couple of car dealers that started selling golf carts and asked for a product, and I was like, who's going to buy extended warranty on a golf cart? Come on. Now I'm thinking golf carts, right? I didn't have this experience yet that I have now. I'm a golf car LSV NEV nerd now, and they said, no, you ought to see these things. So I went and saw them, like, holy, these ain't golf carts. They're right. They're
No.
right. They're golf cars. Okay, George, number one, drop the T or we're going to beat your
Yep.
ass. I said, okay. They're going to kick me off the lot, Jeff. So anyway, long story short, we looked at all these other products and programs out there, which there aren't very many, but number one, the dealers didn't like them. Number two, they weren't covering golf cars specifically. They were just power sports programs wrapped in a golf cart picture. And number three, the dealers didn't like having different levels and tiers of programs like, bronze, platinum, gold, and all that other stuff, powertrain plus. So we actually spent about 6 months interviewing dealers, talking to dealers in Arizona and Southern California, built this program, the service contract program. The lifetime battery and warranty program is based solely on golf cars, LSVs, and NEVs, period, end of story. Everything about them is based solely on golf cars, LSVs, NEVs, and basically driven by the input from the golf car dealers that we spent 6 months talking to and interviewing and discussing everything with. So that being said, before we get started going over everything and refreshing your memory, I'm sure Ken went over everything with you. So, and I'm joking, Ken, but do you have any questions for us to start with, Jeff, that we can help you out with?
I have a bunch of questions, but I'll wait until the presentations so that way I
Okay.
can ask them then. My main question was, are you guys self-insured? How long you been in company? That
Mhm.
type of thing.
Mhm. So great question. So we are self-insured, but we also have clips, the contract liability insurance policy on every product we write. So each
Okay.
individual service contract, each individual lifetime battery and key replacement warranty, each individual theft benefit, tire and wheel, whatever, has its own little clip on it, which is insuring it for the life of that contract. So if we go out of business, our third party provider, dealeradmin.io, goes out of business, the warranty company kicks in and pays claims.
Okay.
Period. End of story. We've been in business now about 16 months. Not going to lie to you, tell you the truth. Time's flown by. Scott was our very first agent out there in SoCal, and we can tell stories about the first time we went into golf cart dealers. We had no idea what we were talking about. We were fiddling and fuddling, and we've come a long way because I read Golf Carting Magazine, I read Golf Car Advisor, I read Golf Carting News. I read all that stuff. I actually have read every lithium battery manufacturer's factory warranty contract, terms and conditions. You'd be surprised what's in there. So I read all that stuff and stay up to the trends of the industry. Am I an expert? No, I'm learning every day, dude. Every day. Every day I learn. But that being said, we've come a long way. We're in 23 states now. We have 15 agents in the United States. right now. We interviewed 2 last week and interviewed about, I think, 5 on Monday and Tuesday. I forget. I don't really try to keep track, but someone asked me the other day, and I don't like lying. So I said, let me count it up when I get back to you. We're in 23 states. So we're growing rapidly. We love it. We have some of the largest golf cart dealers, some of the largest golf cart dealers in the country, the groups. And we also have stores that sell, 7 to 15 a month. So we don't disparage anybody from not doing business with us. We like every golf cart dealer that's interested in, number one, they want to grow their business. Number two, they're honest, genuine, coachable people that want to learn how to present these products, learn how to make more money and grow their business. That's what we're all about, because we can help the dealers with all facets of their business.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if this will be a good fit then because I was in finance for 27 years, so I'm not honest.
you're not honest?
I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
no, but here's the thing. You are now. You weren't in the auto industry. Okay, we were all there.
Yeah,
Jeff,
that's true.
we were all there. Scott was there. I was there. Ken was the worst of them. I mean, he sold Rolls Royces and Ferraris and Bentleys. I mean, how much, kind of larceny is involved in
I
all
thought you were
that?
going to say dinosaurs.
Yeah. Wow. Yep.
Damn.
Right. 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 Well, that's the car business, but that's the one thing, Jeff, you know, we have auto clients, we've got RV clients, we got power sports clients, but the one thing honestly is in the golf car space, it's the most genuine, humble business people that I've ever dealt with in my life. Seriously. That's why we love it so much as well, is because everybody has been so great to deal with. We've only met a few that we don't probably not ever going to do business with. Not like in the auto industry where, what do you need? I got that. Get out. These people, we go in, we talk to them, we sit down. Hey, you know what? I don't even know what you're talking about, but tell me what you're talking about so I can help understand it. Or, hey, we already got that, but what's the difference between your program and this program? Very humble people. We love them to death, seriously. But that being said, one thing I want to talk to you about is, so we took our program, we listened to all these golf cart dealers, and we created American Cart Care. And the great part about it is it's one type of coverage. It's exclusionary coverage. It lists on the contract what's not covered. So if it ain't listed, it's covered. So basically our contracts, Jeff, cover the mechanical components, the electrical components, and the electronic components, okay, of the golf carts, LEVs and NEVs, LSVs and NEVs, excuse me. You can sell them new and used, okay? That was oh my gosh, Don Johnson. What was the movie he was in, or the TV series he was in, Don Johnson? Was that the Miami Vice theme?
It was a special victims unit.
Oh, okay, I was close. Okay, okay.
Sorry, I
So
should have put my phone should have been on vibrate. I apologize.
that's okay. That's okay. So that being said, we made it simple for the golf cart dealers. His bottom line is, what term, how long does customer think they're going to own the golf car, LSV and NEV for? Here's the terms that are available to you: 12 months on new to 72 months on new, and 12 months up to 60 months on used. And we go back 10 model years. So right now you can sell an extended service contract with exclusionary coverage, including the battery, on a 2015 model year lithium ion golf car. Okay. Now, you guys sell a lot of used, Jeff?
A lot.
A lot? Good. We also have a certified pre-owned program. We have 2 to choose from, which we can get into later, but great options there. We have a non-battery one, which has no model year restriction. We have a checklist that must be performed and done prior to sale and qualifying for the CPO certified pre-owned program. But most dealers seem to put new lithium ion batteries in their used that they're selling. So we have one that does not cover the battery because that has a really good factory warranty. But you can put a certified pre-owned warranty on all the used that you sell with no model year restriction. Think of that. It's a great program. So It's very cost effective. You can do 6 months or 12 months with that. And then we have another one. It's a little more money because it does cover the battery. So we have that as well. And then we also have the lifetime battery and key replacement, which is a program that's really taken off. It's really taken the golf car industry by storm. In fact, we were the originators of it in the golf car space, Jeff. We're the ones that came out with it. And unfortunately, there's probably 4 other companies now that offer it. Because I mean, but ours is the only one that's written for golf cars, LSVs, and NEVs. The other ones are basically a power sport program that they just put
Got it.
golf cars on. So that being said, we also, one of the things that makes us different from all the other companies out there is you can sell our service contracts in the service lane. So do you guys do a lot of service right now on golf cars and stuff?
We do.
Okay. What's your hourly labor rate, Jeff?
$125.
Okay. So our service contracts pay you your posted retail labor rate. Okay. Where a lot of them will curtail you at, say, $95 an hour. We pay the generally accepted rates for the repairs where, the manufacturers that do pay labor, which most of them don't, will curtail you on how many hours it took you to fix that an R&R, that piece. We don't. If you tell us it took 2 hours and our guideline says, 2 hours is reasonable, we'll pay you 2 hours, $125 an hour. We also pay you retail on parts for claims, retail on parts. Whereas the factory, yep, I know, crazy, isn't it? So I know in the factory warranties, they're going to ship you the part. We just signed up a really big club car Evolution dealer in Phoenix. And the guy was actually legitimately asking me, can we just file all our club car claims through American Car Care? And I said, Sam, why is that? He goes, dude, to do a club car warranty, it's like 12 steps. I mean,
100%.
yes. He's like, they don't want to pay you, but you got to jump through all these hoops. You got to do, he said, and we were just chuckling. And his owner is actually literally an aerospace engineer by trade. And he just started laughing too. He's like, Sam, all these programs, the factory warranty kicks in first. So no, you still got to do that, but they'll cover labor on, the repairs that the factory won't cover labor on. So you get that. So how hard they make it. And if you ever read the warranty battery, lithium ion battery warranties, you'd be shocked that they pay any claims or cover anything the way they
Easy Go and Club Car, the same car.
Yeah.
Same factory. Yeah. So totally understand that.
Yep. So any questions so far?
Nope.
Okay. Scott, do you have anything to chime in? There's a couple things we have us also. Let me share my screen, but let me.
Oh, sorry about that, George. I was on mute. I apologize. No,
No worries.
I don't have anything to offer.
Okay. Well, that's typical. So I don't know
Yeah.
why. Jeff, we like to have fun, if anything. You know what I mean?
You have to, especially at our ages.
Yes. Just ask Ken. And have that echo thing going on. You know what I mean? He's got that. Jeff, I'm sorry. Give me a minute here.
You're fine.
Thought I had the right stuff up, but it's.
So on the lithium battery warranties,
Yes.
is it only on brand new cars?
No. So if you sell a used golf car or LSV or NEV, and you do all the gamut of tests on the lithium ion battery and it passed with flying colors and you feel like this battery is, 98%, because they're not going to be 100, it's used, right? It's not going to be 100.
Right.
But you feel certain and you would sell it to, your elderly old lady neighbor who needs a car to get to her, chemotherapy twice a week, and it's only a 6-minute golf car ride. You feel confident in selling it to her. Then that would be, if you sell them one of our extended service contracts, then that battery would be covered by our extended service contract, whether it was 3-year, 4-year, or 5-year on the use.
The reason I ask is we do a lot of lithium conversions.
Yes.
Like this week alone, we've done 4, and the
Nice.
batteries are brand new.
Yep.
But so I didn't know, but they're used carts, so I just didn't know how that would work if you would
Oh,
qualify for the
mhm.
new lithium lifetime warranty battery.
Yeah, that's a great question, Jeff. I apologize, I misunderstood it. So
No, you're fine.
if you sign up for our, and I gotta share my screen here. If you sign up for our lifetime battery warranty, lifetime battery key replacement warranty, every golf cart that leaves your building that has a new battery, this has to be on it. So if it's a brand new golf car with a lithium ion battery, this has to be on it, has to be included with the price because it's a warranty. It can't be a separate line item or separate charge to the consumer. If you sell a used golf car, LSV or NEV, and you guys put a brand new lithium ion battery in it, then it has to, the sale of that used unit has to include the lifetime battery and key replacement warranty. Can't be a separate line item, can't be a separate charge to consumer. If you do any conversions in your service lane where you're taking lead acids or crappy, Gen 1 type lithium ion batteries and you're upgrading them to, an Echo or a really nice, US battery or one of those Trojan batteries, then that new battery has to come with a American Car Care lifetime battery and key replacement warranty. So every new battery that leaves your building has to include, so you can advertise and market that. So it's a great customer loyalty building program. End of story. Service retention, they have to come back. We have a checklist that has to be done, but they have to come back to your dealership once a year for a battery service and maintenance inspection checkup, whatever you want to call it. Now that's it. Service retention, they got to get it in there. They got to pay you for that service. It's, could be a half hour, could be an hour, whatever you charge. We have dealers right now basically charge $59.95 for that, $59.95. But the opportunity too is, hey, Mr. Customer, notice your tie rod end is bent. Oh, that's my granddaughter. She keeps driving over the curb when she pulls it in the driveway. Hey, do you want us to get, I went ahead and gave you an estimate on that. It's XYZ. Why it's in here. Would you like to have that done? Well, sure. In fact, I just had a dealer call me yesterday, did this. Worked out great. The push starter, like you'd have to hit it like 5 times before the cart would basically turn on. And he was in for the battery thing, the battery check, and sold him and saw that and said something to him. I think it was $390 repair, parts and labor. So the dealer was ecstatic. I mean, he was like super stoked. He goes, my gosh, this stuff works. I said, yeah. But the other thing is accessories. Dude, are you guys sell a lot of accessories?
We don't sell a ton. Our owner likes to try to keep stuff as factory as possible and keeps it all streamlined. So we don't do a ton of accessories.
Not yet. But as these people bring them in, so these golf car LSVs and NEVs, Jeff, they're personalizing them. They're having like an extension of their personality in these, because I'm in and out golf cart dealers, every day, and I see some of these ones, where they had all the fiberglass stuff painted their, college football team colors, and then they had the seats like two-tone with piping and all this other. I'm like, and a lot of dealers do their own seat stuff now, because there's big money in that. So, but back to that. So when you bring them back in for their annual battery maintenance service inspection checkup, then you have the opportunity to sell them a 6-inch, 4-inch lift kit, bigger wheels and tires, LED whip antenna, lights, things like that, an Echo X Boost 500-watt stereo system, all that fun stuff.
Okay.
And upsell on service. So this is an idea. This is taken off really well. What the dealers have found too with the lifetime battery and key replacement warranty included in the sale of every cart that has a new battery is they find it real simple, and Scott can talk more of this if he has time, but a great segue into the sale of the extended service contracts as well. Okay. Now, what we provide is a handful of things. One of the things we provide are desk mats, Jeff. So this is a sample of one of our desk mats that we just did for a dealer. Whatever price you want here is what we put here. You don't want a price, we'll put the word term there so you can sell it for whatever you want. You want a higher price? We can put $11.95 here. We can put $10.95 here. We can put $9.95 here. We have one dealer sells them all at cost. So he's got cost figures right here, which I'm not a big fan of, but that's what he wanted. That's what he got. So as just a reminder, new and used carts, it does pay parts and labor, of mechanical, electrical, and electronic components, including the battery, but also during, like, do you sell Evolution or one of the Chinese makes?
We sell Denago.
Denago, that's right. Yeah, I actually have your website up. I was looking at it, it was yesterday, and my brain doesn't stay that well anymore. But so Denago, 2-year warranty, parts only.
2-year warranty, parts only. Parts are the reason we went Denago versus Evolution was because parts are readily available and they are assembled in the United States.
Yes. Yep. In Texas and Florida.
Sir, yes, sir.
So the great thing is if you sell them a new Denago, you sell them a 60-month extended service contract during those 2 years, our service contract would, number one, pay for the labor under that factory warranty claim. Now you're going to get the part from Denago, so there's no bill or charge or anything for the part. A lot of dealers stock them so they have it on the shelf and then they get another one, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. But you can submit a claim if it's a valid claim for the labor through American Kart Care during those 2 years of factory warranty. There would be no deductible because it's a $50 deductible, but it's disappearing if they bring him back. If they bought it at Premier Golf Cars of Yuma, and they bought it back to you for service, there is no deductible. But if they take it to, Johnny's Golf Cart Farm, there's going to be $50 deductible. But even still, under the factory coverage of 2 years where the parts are included, we would still reimburse the customer or the dealer for up to $100 pickup and delivery. Now, is that not a thorn in your side or what?
I'm always fighting with that.
Yep. Fighting about the labor during those first 2 years and fighting about the pickup and delivery.
Pickup both.
Yep, exactly.
Because I will tell the customers that, hey, they supply the part, but they don't pay us to install it.
Yep.
So that's on you.
Yes.
So.
Now you have a way to not only provide coverage during those first 2 years, but then it's also going to extend it, on a 60-monther for another 3 years, parts and labor, with the disappearing deductible up to $100 pickup and delivery. If you get into mobile diagnostic and repair, we pay you or that vendor an extra $50 for transit time. And the one thing the customers and the dealers that sell it love, Jeff, is it's 100% fully transferable to the next purchaser. As you know, golf cars, LSVs, NEVs, as soon as that first buyer owner sells it, all the warranties are null and void, right?
Correct.
Whereas with us, for $50 transfer fee that the customer has to pay, or maybe the guy buying it pays, they can easily transfer it to the next purchase. So if they buy this 60-monther, they keep it 3 years, 2 years left. What's the value of that golf car, LSV or NEV, knowing that there's comprehensive exclusionary coverage on that cart for 2 more years? I don't know. To me, could be $1,000. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Right. Claims are easy. You do claims with us. You don't even have to pick up the phone. You just do it through our handy dandy portal, et cetera, et cetera. You probably shouldn't have any human interaction. If you do, it means we had a little bit of a hiccup, but that's okay. Claims will be approved within an hour or two at the most. Very simple. The key is, here's what we cover in a snapshot. Give me a minute. So we also have these, who we are. I want to be clear who we are. We're American Kart Care, the only service contract provider for golf cars, LSVs and NEVs that is fully 100% created by golf car dealers and for golf cars, not a power sport thing. But anyway, peace of mind with every ride is what we say. Convenience, support, comprehensive coverage. You've got access to Ken, you'd have access to Scott, you have access to me. And if I wasn't clear earlier, I think I didn't, maybe I wasn't, is these are the only ones that are sellable in the service lane. So this big club car Evolution dealer that we just signed up, I just talked to the service he sold 3 this week. He he brings it up to every customer after the repair's done, and he's a service guy sells 3 in a week.
That's huge.
That's big, right? He's making $505 a pop. He's selling them all to 60 monthers. So they're making like $505 a pop. And he must be getting something good there, Jeff, because he's very excited about it and he loves it. I mean, he finds it easy to relate to the customers. Hey, we understand this happened to your car, blah, blah, blah. By the way, we partnered up with American Car Care. Let me show you. And he does a lot of stuff over the phone, which has intrigued me. So I'm going back in there Tuesday to probably watch and observe him and see how he does it, because I always want to learn. He's obviously got some good skill sets. And then he emails them the information and he says, I'll give you 15 minutes to review. He calls them up, he talks to them, and poof, 3 a week. That's not a bad deal for a service manager.
No.
And we give you an extension of what we cover here, comprehensive, blah, 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 all that great stuff. Versatile coverage, zero deductible, which is the disappearing deductible. Again, transferable is big. That's about all I got, sir, to be honest with you. We do have, oh my gosh, Ken, thank you. So we do have 3 surcharges on all of our plans that are extended service contracts, new and used, and that's 3 $100 surcharges. Commercial use, which we have no problems with. We have a lot of our bigger dealers do a lot of commercial warehouses, municipalities, things like that. It's $100 surcharge for commercial use, Jeff. If it's 4-wheel drive, there's a $100 surcharge, and if it's gas, there's a $100 surcharge. So the joke is, if you sell one that's commercial, it's 4-wheel drive and it's gas, it's $300 in surcharges. Okay.
Okay.
We do have, and we ask you to commit to, you and your team, whoever would ever be possibly accessing the portal. So the portal is where you would create the service agreement, the customer facing service agreement where they have to sign. The portal is where you would initiate, process, and close out claims. The portal is where someone would go in and actually, pay for the products that you sold. Anybody that you think might maybe possibly need to get into the portal, we ask you to commit to training them. And it's really not that much. It's about 35-40 minutes. We have 3 phases of training, what we call phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3, but it's 35-40 minutes a pop. So like, let's say you guys did enroll, and like, let's say your portal was done next week, we could come in the following Tuesday, which is like the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, like August 5th. We'd come in for like a half hour, 40 minutes, train your team on these couple things. We'd come in the following Tuesday. We'd train them on phase 2, which a lot of it's a repeat of phase 1, but we just want you to have real good experience with it. And then phase 3, we get into a little more remitting, claims process, cancellation process, how the refund's calculated. There's a $50 cancellation fee to the consumer, things like that. So we just want to make sure that you're fully trained and you fully understand. Now, are you going to get everything? But you're a sharp guy. You're from the car industry. You're going to grasp it a lot quicker than the normal people do in the golf car LSV industry. But you're still going to be needing to learn, how the portal works, how to navigate the portal, how to close out the claims, how to pay for the claims, things like that. That's all. So,
Okay.
but we do constant, regular, consults, reviews with you and your team, whatever you want. If you tell us, don't come back, I got it. Don't ever step sight in my building. Ken, you're a pain in the ass, stay away, stay out. I get that. Most of the dealers, when we go in, they already know we do calendar events, number 1, but we're coming in. Obviously, if you're too busy to talk to us, we're all happy you're busy. But if you have a half hour, 15, 20 minutes, talk about maybe one thing we can go over with you. Maybe it's one word track, sales topic, key line to help your team sell these products. That's what we're all about, helping you be more successful.
So we're a mom pop, basically a mom pop dealership.
Mhm.
Been in business for 27 years. Owner's got another 10 or 15 years before he possibly wants to sell it.
Mhm.
Very simple. I only have 6 employees right now. Do a lot of snowbird stuff here in this town, so it's seasonal. But for the most part, we're selling between 5 and 10 cars a month in the summer, roughly, and 12 and 20 in the winter.
Mhm.
But most time it's just me doing everything,
Mhm.
and then I have a part-time parts girl, and then my office manager, and the owner's hardly ever here, and then 3 techs in the back.
Wow.
So
That's pretty strong. You got three full-time techs?
2 full-time and 1 part-time.
Wow.
So
That's big. That's big. You must do some good service work then.
well, we have a fleet of rentals too.
Oh, awesome.
So we do a lot of rental cars and
Mhm.
such. So,
Yeah. For those snowbirds, right? They come in, they want something for 2 months or something, or 3 months.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. That
Awesome.
don't want to buy or store or anything like that. So
Right, right, right. Now I get it. I get it. Well, we can help you in all facets and avenues of your business as well. And like I said, we've got, and you're not a mom and pop dude. I mean, we have a bunch of dealers that are just husband and wife, and that's it. You know, she's doing the selling and the paperwork, and he's back turning wrenches and picking up carts for service. And
oh wow.
yeah, yeah.
So
You're
what I would want to do, it sounds like something we're going to do,
Mhm.
but what I would like to do prior to saying 100% is I would like you to send me over a blank contract, an
Mhm.
agreement, so I can read all the print. You know how that works.
The consumer facing or the dealer facing agreement?
Um, I would say more of the consumer.
All right, hold on one moment. You stay right there, young man. My problem is, Jeff, I got a high level of urgency. If I don't do it now, it ain't getting done.
I understand.
So ours is a 6-page. I will email it to you right now.
I
However,
appreciate that.
one of
That way
the
I
other,
can.
yeah, you can read through it. The other thing is, everything we do is to drive the consumer back to the dealership. So if they call to cancel the extended service contract or a product, if they call to file a claim, if they call to transfer it, we're going to drive them back to Premier Golf Carts of Yuma.
So
Okay.
we can go ahead and try to get them to keep it.
Get them to keep it. Why are you transferring it, Mr. Bill? Or here in this case, John McGorty. Hey, John, why are you transferring that? Well, I sold it to my nephew. Hey, why are you selling your 2025 Epic E40 FX to your? Well, I'm looking at buying a new one. What do you have in mind? Well, I got this, that, and the other thing. Well, hey, you know what? Have you seen the 2026 Denagos? Dude, I know it's July, but they're, you get the picture. You're probably a
Right.
lot better at it than me. So just to go through this, and then I will email it to you.
Please.
This is what it looks like. The phone number, the first phone number would be your phone number because we want them to call you first. However, there's a toll free to the claims and the admin people as well throughout the contract. Key terms and definitions, coverages, it's exclusionary coverage, breakdown coverage, optional coverage. Hey, exclusions and what's not covered.
That's what I want to read.
Yep. Everything you sell, Jeff, is not covered. No, I'm kidding. No.
Well, because in the RV business, when I was in the RV business for the last, that's how I know Ken, for
Okay.
the last 10 years prior to coming here, and I would refuse to sell any warranties that would not be exclusionary.
Awesome. Why is that, sir, if I may ask?
Well, we had 6 locations, and I was the only one that would do it. I would rather not sell it and then have a customer pissed off at me because something wasn't covered.
Yes.
So that's the way I looked at it. I don't want to have to make excuses for my vendors.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
So that's why I
Yep.
did it. Yes, did I lose some money? Probably 100%. But
Yep.
I didn't have any issues like some of the other dealerships either.
Right. Right. Well, it's like the whole thing with Denaga, right? 2 years parts only. And then you got to arm wrestle with people over the labor, the pickup and delivery, right? It's like, it's, that just perplexes me totally. So it lists here what's not covered. Like I said, exclusions and what's not covered, but also lists what the consumer's responsibilities are. It's very clear. I always recommend dealers, if you're going to go over anything with the consumer, these are the 2 sections you really want to go over. Okay. How to file a claim. They can worry about that when they have a claim. Okay. I get that. How to cancel it. They can worry about that when the time comes. But if they see this and you highlight it on their copies and go over it with them, you don't have to read every line, but you're going to get, I'm sure in your RV world, you had your little word tracks that you used that you weren't reading every line, but you had maybe 30 or 40% of this you were kind of rattling out to the consumer as a heads up, right? So
yeah.
yep, same thing with responsibility. They got some things you're going to rattle out right quick, and that's it. Yeah. So I'll get this over to you here momentarily,
I
and then that way
appreciate
you
it.
got it. And Ken, I'll include you and Scott. So what other questions might you have, Jeff?
And then the next question is, when we sign up for this, because like I said, I'm pretty sure we're going to do it. How long would the onboarding be?
So
I can go as fast as we need it to go, Jeff. Like a simple example, you've got a customer at your store today that wants to sign up, right? But you're not quite ready. You can let that guy know that in a couple of days, I'll have your paperwork ready. If
Okay.
if we hurried up and dropped everything and went just through the mechanics of it, it can be done in 24 hours. There's just a few departments it's got to touch to get a portal turned on. People have to set up logins. So it can happen super fast. Realistically, we like to plan on it taking a couple months. And this is because we know that we're all human. We can only do so much. There's a lot because you got a new product coming into store. If it's just you, the learning cycle is going to be a little shorter, probably, depending on the number of people we have, but you're still going to need to learn your word tracks. You're going to need to learn what's covered. You're going to need to get really comfortable promoting and presenting the product to the customers, because until you actually believe in what you're selling and can express that message to your consumers with conviction, then your success is going to be limited. But once it clicks and you go, you know what? I've got a great product. It's a really good value for you. I'm making money on it. It's good for the customer. Everybody wins. You should take a look at that. They've got to hear that in your voice. If they do, you'll close probably 50%, if not more. And there's a big difference between offering it and trying to make money off of it and offering it and really believing in it. When you believe in it, they can hear it in your voice.
Well, I believe in warranties. I know,
yeah,
being in finance in the car business prior, I really didn't believe in them because I was younger, and then I got into the RV business, and I was like, if you don't buy Gap and a warranty on an RV, you're an idiot.
right.
I mean, it's an earthquake on wheels.
yeah.
Jeff, what's the competition like in your town, in your area? Do you have to grab that? Go ahead if you do.
I don't have to grab it.
Okay.
The machine will grab it. I apologize. I was trying to figure out how to turn the volume down, but I can't figure it
That's
out.
okay.
No worries.
I'm the biggest dealer in Yuma.
Okay.
Then there's a smaller dealer called Cars and Carts. They sell Evolutions.
Okay.
And then there is a smaller dealership. It's used to be a Yamaha dealer. They're still technically a Yamaha dealer, but they don't carry any new product, and they just sell mostly used.
Okay. So you outsell the other stores by 3 to 1. It sounds like maybe easy.
We're the only ones that offer full rental, storage, service, repair. I mean, everything.
And I apologize. I generally have time to look at your website and understand your dealership, but I didn't get to look at it yet, Jeff. What lines do you carry?
So our major new lines is Donago and EasyGo.
Okay. Okay.
We do have Cushman available to us if we want to use the Cushman line, but we found when we carry a bunch of Cushman here, they sit here for quite a period of time. So I just now order them when a customer wants.
Okay.
I sell a ton of certified pre-owned from the factory of EasyGo. They're certified pre-owned used cars. That's why I'm kind of interested also in your used car thing, is because probably last year I sold roughly 35 to 40 alone when winter started coming around in October.
Used total or certified
used,
units?
Used
total?
Well, used certified. No, not
Used,
total,
okay.
just the certified ones.
Okay.
Because they had the warranty and they're easy to sell.
What's the price point on those carts right now, Jeff?
Right
on the
now,
used ones
they were $89.95
to the customer,
to the customer,
leaving you two to 3 grand.
About $2,600.
Okay. Okay.
So they were about $2,600. The batteries were not new.
Okay.
So the chassis and the batteries were not new. Everything else was new on the cart. So we got to offer them, hey, get a 2-year warranty. You have the remaining balance of the battery warranty, which is basically 2 years type thing. And people just ate them up because they had brand new bodies. They looked brand new.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's your in the easy go? So what's your next price point if you have to move out of used and go to new? Is it going to be easy go?
Typically, no, unfortunately. Denago is a lot less expensive. The basic Denago starts at $8,900 for brand new lithium with all the bells and whistles.
Okay.
And then a basic gas Easy Go starts at $99.
Because you could go, and I'm asking you these questions for a reason. I mean, you've got the hometown advantage of being the hometown boy, right? You're there. Everybody knows who you are, and if you're going to get a cart, you should always check out Jeff. But you're not going to win every deal, right? Because
Right.
competition is competition. So what gives you the edge? What I've been not experimenting with, what I've been experiencing is the lifetime battery policy. You look at it up front, and yeah, there's a cost to the dealership, right, to do that, right? But can you get more money out of your cart at the end of the day? Probably, right? And is it going to help you capture even one additional sale? If you're looking
100%.
if you're looking at $2,600 gross on a deal, I mean that's 15 carts worth of purchasing a lifetime policy for your customer. So
What time is how much is a lifetime policy?
$170.
That's a
Yeah,
no-brainer.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
170.
Just to be able to say above the competition, well,
Uh-huh.
our lithium battery has the lifetime warranty.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So what I've just done with a large group out here, Jeff, is we put lifetime battery in along with offering service contracts. So both of these were new for the dealership, right? And they sell a lot of carts. So this was a big process change. All of a sudden, the sales guys are blessed with this thing that says, yeah, all my customers get a lifetime battery warranty. They're happier than anything because it's making their job a lot easier. Now, they don't have to worry about negotiating the price anymore because they've got the best deal in town. A lifetime battery on a battery that's $3,000 or more.
So on the lifetime warranty on the battery, now is that a standard? Is it issued a service contract on that, like an agreement, or is that just included in every cart?
Both. So the customer's getting it. It's a separate policy, so it's specific to the VIN and the unit, right, or the serial number. So it's tied to if Ken came in and bought a cart, he's getting a 2025 Denago with a lifetime warranty on the battery. Then we've got all this warranty information we were just talking about. By the way, Ken, you're getting this lifetime warranty on the battery. Congratulations. It's a great thing we've been able to offer to our customers. In addition to that, American Car Care, the company that provides that lifetime warranty for your battery, also has extended service contracts, right? And they took all the guesswork out of it. They have nothing but an exclusionary policy, which means you're getting the best kind of coverage we can find as an option to purchase, right? And you'll be surprised at the pricing. You can get up to 72 months worth of coverage for $1,200, like $200 a year, right? But that's completely optional. Boom, then you stop, right? So the seed's already been planted with the lifetime battery. They're going to be getting a piece of paper that shows we've got a lifetime warranty on a battery. I can't really see it on my camera very good, but
I have one here in my folder.
Yeah,
Ken
okay.
left me one.
Yeah, so you get a lifetime warranty piece of paper. It's a natural conversation. It doesn't feel like all of a sudden they're in a finance box being pressured to buy something. It flows really well. I don't know their closing rate, but they're up to close to 200 policies between service contracts and lifetime policies just in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So it works well together. It works well together. That or the CPO, because both of those are really low, and it separates you from your competition for next to nothing.
So how does the CPO now? One question on the lifetime warranty battery. So on that, is it something that if we just charge a flat 174, or I can sell it for like $299.
Right,
the
great
customer.
question. So you don't actually sell it. So you're not asking the customer for any money on the surface of it. Yep,
Perfect.
there's going to be you can notate it on the deal. Hey, this $69.95 used cart comes with a lifetime battery warranty, lifetime warranty of the battery, separate line item at no. Now you can put a value on there, but at no cost to you. So it's going to be no charge to the customer, clearly showing no cost. Right? They don't need to know
Perfect.
what you paid for it. They
Right.
can think you paid $600 for it or $1,000 for it. That seems to be a pretty natural answer. That $500-600 people are guess that. And then it's the same way with the CPO. It's no additional charge to the customer. By the way, we're so confident in this unit, it passes a 20-point inspection that we go through on our carts, and you get a 6-month warranty on this, or 12 on us, Mr. Customer. Now you can extend that again. So now it sets you up for the extension itself.
If you could hold on 1 second, I mean, the owner just walked in. Let me go
perfect.
unlock the door for him. One
Sure,
second. I
absolutely.
apologize about them.
Absolutely. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump in.
Are you kidding me, Scott? I get a chance to save my voice?
Sorry. No, you're fine.
Right. That's yeah.
Yes, we still store about 200 cars a year. So our customer clientele coming back and forth, which would give us a great opportunity to upsell them some service contracts, that type of thing. Where I think the lifetime warranty thing is going to really work is even some of our customers we bring in and we convert to new brand new lithium kits on these used carts. Hey, you know why you want us? Because I can give you a lifetime warranty on this lithium kit type thing.
Yeah, they
And
get
what
lifetime.
that will do is
Yeah.
that will allow you to you no longer have to be in a position of being the best price on that battery either, right? I mean, think about. I mean, I don't know what your margin is on the batteries. Is it 20%?
Well, depending on the deal, this summer we're doing a little bit more. It used to be 20 to 25%. This summer we're trying to do anything just to get more revenue, so it's about 15.
Okay.
So I'm just, if it makes sense, we're doing it.
So there again, $170 on the top of what's a $3,000 battery? So you're making $500-600 anyways.
We usually sell a standard lithium kit for about $3,800. The battery costs us about $1,900 because we either use Samsung or Allied. Those are the only two we will use because of their exclusionary contracts with their warranties.
Gotcha.
So those are the ones that we like the best because it's just the best of warranties for them, for us, and our clientele. Okay. I appreciate that. Now, can you ask me some questions about the CPO program that you guys have?
Yes.
So on the CPO program, like say for instance, I have some factory rebuilt ones that we've redone, put brand new bodies on them, gone through them, right? Because we currently bought 10 2021 lithium kits from EasyGo. They have no warranties on them. We rebodied them, put all the lights, we rebuilt these things. They look brand new. On something like that, and the batteries are at a minimum of 83% or better, else we wouldn't have kept them. What is like a CPO for 6 months, something like that, cost on something like that?
Do you already have a warranty on the battery?
The factory warranty still applies for the remaining couple of years, but nothing major.
Okay.
So like
You
the
can go
non-battery then, Scott, the non-battery.
$179.
Yeah.
6 months bare bones.
For bare bones, 6 months exclusionary coverage except the battery.
Correct. It takes the battery out. No battery.
So what is it?
So it would mirror the exclusionary coverage except battery.
Okay,
So
so it covers
still get
everything.
good coverage.
He sent
It's
me a
still
copy.
exclusionary. So again, we're doing this intentionally to not have 50 different types of products out there. We want a
Right.
good, clean, everything's covered, Mr. Customer. It's all about getting to that, at the end of the day, 2 years down the road, we want that customer to be tooting our horn. And what a good experience it was, not the other way around.
I have a contract here, so we can read it. It covers pretty much everything except exclusionary maintenance items, basically. So it won't cover tires, hoses, belts, gas.
Light bulbs.
Yeah, it does no carburetors, but it will cover controllers, just all the major wiring harnesses, that type of
Speed
thing.
control module, the differential,
So on the
suspension.
controller,
This is actually actually
Is
my
that
own.
Johnny?
Yep, it is Johnny.
Hi,
I
Johnny.
heard all about
How you
Johnny. I
guys
heard
doing?
heard all
Sorry,
about Johnny.
I've
How
had
you
a
doing,
super
Johnny?
busy day.
That's good.
It is good. Other than it's just been all monkey business, nothing to do with the store, but that's all right.
That's all right. Nothing
So
like
when
good monkey business.
we have like a controller go out, okay?
Yep.
Do we then get the controller and show them our cost, or how does that work to get how does the customer get reimbursed?
So what it is it's a portal. We go in.
Okay.
We do a warranty claim. Within an hour or two, it's approved.
Okay.
And then we can go ahead and order the part from them, and then they'll just pay us
We
directly.
order the part from them.
No, we order the part
From us.
from
Yep.
Easy Go.
They don't do parts and all that stuff. No.
But
Not
they will
yet.
pay our posted labor rate
Yep.
and up to $100 in pickup and delivery. So our customers, we won't have to eat that a lot now.
Okay.
Yeah, you get up to 100. Johnny, you get up to $100 for reimbursement pickup. I mean, we just want you to be fair. If it's 3 miles down the road and you bill us 25 or 35 or $40, that's fine. But
Well, how the hell are you guys going to make any money doing this? Because these little golf carts, they do break,
Yes, sir. We do it in volume. We're in 23 states.
Yeah, it's a volume thing. I get it.
It's a volume game, and we got a lot of momentum behind us. But we also pay your retail on the part. So when you order that part from, say, obviously under the 2 years with Denago's paying the part.
Absolutely.
We're going to cover that labor that nobody covers during those 2 years of the Denago manufacturer warranty. We're also going to reimburse the consumer or you up to $100 for pickup and delivery during that 2 years of the Denago manufacturer's warranty. Then after that, we will pay parts and labor and the $100 up to $100 reimbursement for pickup and delivery. But when we pay for your part, let's say it's 39 months down the road, and that speed control module goes out, and let's say your cost is $250 and retail is $299. So I'm just making it up. We reimburse you $299 for the part, and we pay you realistic labor times. You say it was 1.5 hours to R&R to speed control module. We will pay you 1.5 times $125 an hour.
Okay.
So that's like $200, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. So
we're
fair. We just expect our golf cart dealers to be fair with us.
And honest.
Yeah, exactly. We don't pay, if you come back and say, hey, I figured out the speed control module was bad and I got 9 hours diagnostic time in it.
No.
Man, these bolts were rusty, man. You should have seen these things. I had to take a
No, you got to be fair.
set.
Anybody that would do that, you don't want to do business with anyways.
Thank you. Yeah, and quite frankly, Johnny, I love the golf car industry because we don't see that. It's not like the car dealers, dude.
No, it's not as bad as the car industry. The car industry is bad. I had an Audi dealership for years, and I've had a used car dealership too. It's just that's a nasty business.
Yep. We love the golf car industry, LSV, NEVs. And I eat it up, man. I study it. I read all about it. I was just reading about different ordinances throughout the country where they're changing. So more and more golf cars, LSVs and NEVs can be on the local roads, 35 mile per hour and under. And they're changing it everywhere,
We were down in San Diego 2 weeks, and I couldn't believe how many down there in Chula Vista and down by the beach. They've got the Easy Goes and the Denagos and the Icons they're zipping around everywhere. All the LSVs are down there and they gotta be because there's no parking down there anymore. So you've got to have that, and they do have that.
Yep. Johnny, what's super cool out there is, how you have like a road, it's 2 lanes, one going each way.
Yes.
And you have this little lane to the right. It says bike lane everywhere, bike lane. Well, now out there in San Diego, they're changing it to LSV, NEV /
I
bike.
saw that down by the beach. It had
See?
green lines in it for LSV, and I thought that
Mhm.
was a trip. I even took a picture of it because I didn't believe what I was reading.
That's kind of cool.
It was
Yeah.
next to the bike lane.
But
Kind of cool.
that's the way the world's going because of
It
this,
is.
the ZEV zero emission vehicle.
Especially down there where everything's so tight.
Well, and it's California. Let's
Yeah.
face facts. You know,
It's
Ken live.
cool.
They both. Hey, Johnny, these two guys live out there, so they get it. They
Oh,
both.
they know. Yeah.
They get it,
I,
man.
I love going down there. I could not deal with the traffic every day to live in it, but the weather is the best. I mean,
Oh,
you can't beat that weather in San Diego and Chula Vista and down there. No, it's
I
great.
lived there 25 years.
Yeah, Jeff lived there a long time. So
Kenny, is that where you live, Chula Vista?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Mesa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice
We get
weather.
it. Yeah. So, what other questions, Johnny and Jeff, do you guys have for
I'm
us?
good.
Well, actually,
I'll go over
now
stuff
I
with
just
Jeff.
want to read the contract that you sent over to me, and then I could be in touch with Ken the first of next week, and maybe get the deal agreement going if that's what we want to do. And
Mhm.
I need to, out of all fairness and transparency, I'm going to be taking a week off in August, but I need to be up and running by September, like the 10th, the second week of September, because our season starts.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
want to make
Yes.
sure I have this in place if I'm going to do it
Yes.
prior to them coming back.
Yeah, we can do a little bit of turbo training with you, like maybe some in person, maybe some via Zoom, to help you. What week are you going away, Jeff?
I think the 18th through the 25th.
Oh yeah, if you got to us by like Tuesday, Wednesday, we would have your portal. Like so Johnny, you're gonna
Yeah,
have
you
to
leave on
sign
the
a
18th.
dealer
Huh?
agreement. You're gonna have to sign a dealer agreement for us.
Yep.
And let me walk you through this. So all we would need, and we don't need it today, but to finalize this, once Jeff and Johnny, you guys say, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna, we want to do this, blah, blah, blah. We have an intake form that Ken would fill out. The only 2 bits he needs yet are your EIN federal tax ID number.
Which
And
he has.
And then your copy of, okay, you did get that. Thank you. And then a copy of a voided check so we can set up the banking, their banking and your banking so you can pay for the contracts. From that, we will get a dealer agreement generated. It's an e-signed document. It would get mailed to you, Johnny, to your email, whatever that may be. We probably do need that email actually.
Okay.
It'll get emailed to you. Literally, it's 5 signatures. You
Okay.
do have to input the last 4 digits of your social security number for the KYC, know your customer federal banking regulations, blah, 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 bullshit. Excuse my French. I speak a lot of French sometimes. Anyway, but that's all we need there. And then from that will go to our third-party administrator dealer platform people, where they would then from there create your platform, your portal. And once we get that signed dealer agreement, I could get that turned around for you in 2 days. So if we had it like by next Tuesday, your portal will be done by Friday. And we could do turbo training the following week. And Kent, you guys, Ken's a car guy, Scott's a car guy, I'm a car guy, Jeff, you're a car guy, and now we know Johnny's a car guy. We're all car guys here.
Oh, yeah.
So it don't take it. You're not the normal guys here where it's going to take you 3 or 4 sessions to get this. You're going to get it,
No.
Jeff. I've
No.
known you for a little bit. You're a sharp cookie. You're going to be like, put it to you this way. I signed a dealer up in Arizona 2 weeks ago. Before I did phase 1 training, he sold 2 contracts. I never even had him log into the portal yet because we hadn't hit phase 1 training. Somehow he figured out how to do that. He figured out how to sell them. And I'm like, dang, dude. But so you're going to be the same way, my point. So
I do have a question though.
yes.
On the paperwork, is it possible instead of doing the ACH stuff, just to do with credit card? Set up a credit card that way, or do you have to have the ACH stuff?
To pay for the contracts that you sell,
Yeah.
as far as I know right now, it's only ACH. Yes, it's through a money exchanger company called Dawala. And but no money changes hands. Hold on 1 second. I'm still on the call. Bye-bye. No money, we don't touch anything. We don't see anything. Just the Dawala company does. It's all encrypted stuff, whatever they call that stuff. But they can't take any money out. When you go in to pay for the contracts, guys, you're going to click the boxes you want to pay for. You're going to click pay. It's going to come up with a window, a notice. Are you sure you want to pay, $3,418 for these 7 contracts? You're going to click OK, and it's going to ask you again. So you can't pay by mistake. They can't take money out of your account for any reason. Okay? Never.
Okay.
Never,
And
never,
then,
never, never.
then
Scott
my
will
next
personally
question-
guarantee it. Yes.
then my next question, is it like a net 30?
Well, so we have dealers that pay once a month, yes. And we have dealers that pay weekly, and we actually have dealers that every time they sell a service contract and they get paid for it, they pay it. So
don't
it's
probably do it this
whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Because I
We'll
would,
probably pay it as soon as we do the
Yeah.
contract. That's just the way I am. I don't float shit.
Yeah, don't float shit, but you don't have to. You can pay like Scott's big dealer in California. They pay every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She pays every other Friday.
I'd probably have Sue, our office gal, do it every week. It's just the way we
Yeah.
would do it.
Weekly's great, and we can walk her through how to do that. So Johnny, you don't even have to be bothered by it. So everybody can also have a hierarchy of access. So Johnny, you obviously would have access to every part of your portal. Jeff, that's up to Johnny. Maybe Jeff has access to create the service agreements and products in the
I would have
system.
him access to everything, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
get what
fine.
you're saying.
Yeah. So, and then somebody might have access, maybe one of your high level, maybe your senior technician could have access to just create and initiate and process a claim. And then your lady in the office, maybe she just has access to pay for
Pay.
everything. Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
whatever
that's
you
true.
tell us
Keeps
to
everybody
do.
out of it. All
Yep.
right.
Yep. So,
Oh,
so
I'm good.
once I'll be honest with you, Jeff, you know, by like Tuesday, we'd have you up and running and you'd probably sell a couple contracts by August 18th.
oh, for sure.
Totally.
I'll know by
Yeah.
Tuesday for sure.
Yes.
My big thing is to find out if you were self-insured and if you were
Yep.
backed by
Yep.
a company on the self-insurance. And I wanted to read the exclusionaries on the contract just
Mhm.
because that's who I am.
Yep.
Of course.
And wait, you know what? I'd rather that. So that when we move forward, you've already got all that knowledge, you know it, you're ready to go.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yep.
Would you like me to reach out to Ken then on
Yes.
Tuesday or
Mhm.
okay?
Yeah. Just send them an email, say, hey, we're a go. You can send a copy of voided check and then we'll know it. And then the only other thing we would need is Johnny's email since we don't have it. So we can send the e-sign agreement to him. It's just easier that way. He could literally do it on a smartphone. Most guys just do it on
Okay.
their phone. Beep, 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 beep. And we get an automatic notice when it comes back. We'll thank you for that, send you an email, and then we'll get jumping on it with the portal getting created and all that stuff. Oh, and then he'll receive two micro deposits
If they weren't sure.
like 2 days after we receive the e-sign agreement. It's going to be like between 1 penny and 9 cents that
Okay,
he
yeah.
just says, yeah, hey, yep,
Yeah,
I got these.
yeah,
These are
she's
the
right.
amounts, 2
Yeah,
cents and
probably
7
weren't sure,
cents.
but I'll let him know.
That
I'll
way
let
we
him
know the accounts are talking and they're synchronized, but that's it.
I know, but I still gotta
Perfect.
let him know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I greatly appreciate your time today.
Yes. Well, thank you. Listen, if we don't talk to you, you guys have a fantastic weekend, but my number and my partner's number is in the email I sent you.
Okay.
Jeff, do you want to see if you got my email? Because that's got the agreement.
Yes.
Confirm that before we wave goodbye, have those salutations and sing Kumbaya and everything.
I got it, young man.
All right, young, thanks, dude. I'm probably twice your age, but
I don't know about that.
all right,
I'll-
Ken
Jeff
Scott,
will
you
give
got
you my email and all that stuff.
yes. Hey guys,
right,
have a
thank you, guys.
fantastic weekend. Thank you for your
You
time.
too.
Jeff and
All right.
Johnny, I look forward to doing business. We'll be
Same
talking
here.
soon. Thank you both very
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Here.
Have an amazing day.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
See y'all.
guys.
Thank you. Bye.